Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Norina binti Azmi, metric number 01 DKM18F1045. The title of our case study is 4-stroke and 2-stroke. What is stroke? Reciprocating motion used in reciprocating engines and other mechanisms is back and forth motion. Each cycle of reciprocation consists of two opposite motions. There is a motion in one direction and then a motion back in the opposite direction. Each of these is called a stroke. 4-stroke. A 4-stroke engine is an internal combustion engine in which the piston completes the process cycle in 2 revolutions of the crankshaft. Thus, 1 power stroke is obtained in each revolution of the crankshaft. A stroke refers to the full travel of the piston along the cylinder in either direction. The 4 separate strokes are terms: intake, compression, combustion, and exhaust. 2-stroke. A 2-stroke engine is a type of internal combustion engine that completes a power cycle with 2 strokes of the piston during only one crankshaft revolution. In a 2-stroke engine, the end of the combustion stroke and the beginning of the compression stroke happen simultaneously, with the intake and the exhaust function occurring at the same time.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Andi Mehmet Sabri. My matrix number is 01 DKM18F1048. So the working principle for 4-stroke diesel engine is intake stroke. The intake valve, which is on the top left of each image, is open, and as the piston travels downward, this section pushes the air-fuel mixture into the cylinder. Compression stroke. Both valves are now closed and the piston compresses the air-fuel into a much smaller volume, preparing the mixture for ignition. Power stroke. With both valves closed, the spark plug located in the picture between the intake and exhaust valve will fire and ignite the air-fuel mixture. The resulting explosion forces the piston downward and rotates the crankshaft, which in turn propels the vehicle. Exhaust stroke. The exhaust valve, which is on the top right of each image, is now open, allowing the piston to push the spent exhaust gases out of the engine as it rises. The 4 strokes, which is 1 engine cycle, are now complete, and the process repeats.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Mahfuz Aiman bin Zainuddin, number metric 01 DKM18F1047. In this part 1, I will explain about working principle for 2-stroke diesel engine. As we can see here, these are an example for cross-sectional picture for this 2-stroke engine diesel. It's also shown and labeled some major parts that are in 2-stroke engine, such as exhaust, valve, fuel injector, piston, and crank case. The 2-stroke engine cycle or working principle are just like this. Now, when the piston at the top of its travel, the cylinder contains a charge of highly compressed air. Diesel fuel is sprayed into the cylinder by the injector and immediately ignites because the heat and pressure inside the cylinder. 2. The pressure created by the combustion of fuel drive the pistons downward. This is the power stroke. As the piston number 3, as the piston nears the bottom of its stroke, all of the exhaust valves are open. Exhaust gas rush out of the cylinder, relieving the pressure. Number 4, as the pistons bottom out, it uncovers the air intake ports. Pressurized air fills the cylinder, forcing out the remainder of the exhaust gas. Number 5, the exhaust valve closes and the pistons start traveling back upwards, recovering the intake ports and compressing the fresh charge of air. This is the compression stroke. And 6, the last one, as the piston nears the top of the cylinder, the cycle repeats with the step 1. Here we can take a little look in this picture. This picture I explain briefly about the process, the working process of 2-stroke diesel engine.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Alia binti Idris. My matric number is 01 DKM18F1044. This slide shows the figure for 2-stroke and 4-stroke diesel engine. 4-stroke have 4 parts. It is intake, compression, power and exhaust. Next, for two-stroke diesel engine have two parts. It is upstroke and downstroke.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Makishami bin Muhammad Sukri. Number metric 01 DKM 18F1046. Okay, I want to continue to summary. Okay, in this unit we have learned about two-stroke and four-stroke. The cycle of the stroke are different, which is four-stroke engine is complete in four-stroke of piston and in 2 revolution of crankshaft, and for two-stroke cycle is complete in 2 stroke of piston and in 1 revolution of crankshaft. So besides, the power produced for same size of four-stroke engine is less. Meanwhile, for power produced for same size of two-stroke engine is twice. Okay, next I will go to conclusion. So the conclusion is a two-stroke engine can produce twice the amount of power and make twice as much noise than a four-stroke engine of the same size. This is because it fires once every revolution, giving it twice the power of a four-stroke, which only fires once every other revolution. Significantly, it also has a higher weight to power ratio because it is much lighter. Two-stroke engines are simple and cheaper to manufacture compared to four-stroke engine because of their simpler design. Four-stroke engines are longer lasting than two-stroke engines and don't have a dedicated lubricating system. However, the spark plug in a two-stroke engine lasts longer than those in a four-stroke engine. Four-stroke engines are more fuel efficient and environmentally friendly when compared to two-stroke engine that also create an unpleasant smell. But two-stroke engines are responsible for much for pollution due to the combustion of oil. Okay, that's all for me. Okay, thank you.